Liam, is it true that you met with the PFA this morning, and what have they had to say?
Yeah, we met the PFA, and obviously they're acting for us because we need people to help us as footballers. So we had a meeting with him this morning, and he just told us that he's been through the forms with the administrator and gone through it with a fine comb, and he's just advised us on this pay cut and stuff. So we've gone through and accepted this morning that we'll take a deferral on the wages and go from there.
And was that unanimously agreed amongst the players?
Yeah, we obviously knew this was coming, and we knew that there was going to be some percentage for us to leave the wages. So we got together this morning with the guy from the PFA, and we've just said, yeah, we'll take it, we'll do it. Let's get on with it. See if we can get the supporters to come and watch us. We get a full house every week now. It'll help us survive.
What do you feel about that, though, having to take a cut?
Well, obviously, in your job, you don't want to take a cut in your wages, do you? But for us to help this club, we've got to do it, and we're a good, honest set of lads at this club, and we've done it.
The resources look threadbare out there now. I mean, can Pompey really get out with what they have left?
Yeah, I think we can. We've got Varney to come back, Dave Norris, myself. That'll help us. So, if we get a fully fit squad, what's left of the squad, I think we'll be fine. And hopefully, with Eric going out, there's room for one more to come in. So if we can do that, then it's not as all doom and gloom as everyone seems.
And 30 staff have lost their jobs around the club as well. What have you made of that, and how have you been affected by that?
Yeah, that's not nice. When you know these people as well, the guy who works in there with us that does the videos for us, for away games, who's quite an important guy, and he does all our running stats and passing stats every week. So, it's not nice to lose anybody. So, all them people that have lost their job, I'm gutted for, really.
And just finally, from me, on selling the tickets, are you actually going to be on the phones or on the front window of the counter?
Honestly, I think I'm going to be sat in one of the windows or something, literally dishing tickets out and listening to all the fans probably moan at me. So it should be good fun, and I just hope the supporters buy into it.
Thanks, man.
Going on to how the team have come together, you're going to talk to everybody that you can. I know you've asked for meetings with fan groups as well. Yeah. You want to get out there. What's behind that? Is that just to get them on board with you?
It's just the other day there was such a realisation that this club could fold after the meetings we'd had, that I think it's up to us as players to do something to try and help the club in any possible way we can. And I went in and seen Ashley and got in touch with Mark and stuff and said, look, if there's anything we can do, whether it be selling tickets or going to meet the supporters groups, any fans we can get in, through the doors at the weekends for games is big for us.
Over the last few weeks, we've seen the coming together, I think, of the team and the fans. I think that's got stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
You need to convince some fans that every penny that comes into the club is going to stay within the club, and that's one of the fears that they've had beforehand. But I think the players need to emphasise that.
Yeah, the meetings that I've had, we've got a certain amount of money in a pot, and that's going to pay wages, and that's going to pay other things in and around the club, but that is all that there is in this pot. And for this club to survive beyond April and May, we need an extra 1,000, 2,000 on the gates, to get in £250,000 or more, or whatever it be. That money is going to go to the football club. It's going to go to helping us survive.
You've got a message for all the fans. I mean, you're going out on local radio. I mean, what would you say to them? Just get behind.
Just stick with us. We are in this together. Us and the supporters. That's there's no bones about that. What's happened is beyond. We've been punished. The players have been punished, and the supporters have been punished first. And now we're in the bottom three because of people above us that's ruined the club and ruined the chances of us surviving this year. So the only people left is the supporters first, and then us. And as long as we're together, we'll have a great chance of getting through it.
I think you touched on the right note there, because fans now feel as though we've been punished enough, and there needs to be a line drawn under that, and give us some sort of a chance to go forward.
I know.
And at times it feels as though everybody's against us.
It does, and this last year, 2 years, I bet the supporters are absolutely fed up. I'm fed up. I've only been here a year, and everything that's happened in the last year is just unbelievable. It's one thing after another, but the strength of character among the Portsmouth supporters, they're famous worldwide for their character, And if, you know, as I say, if they stick with us and we get together with them, I think this is a good chance for us to bond. And if we do stay up this year and get through this, I'm sure that that'll be up there with their achievements.
Thanks very much, sir.
Right.
Good luck.
Okay.
You say you're fed up last year. Why have you stayed there? What do you love so much about the club?
I stayed because I came to this club to try and help it, you know, and try and help it get up the league and try and help it get back in the Premier League. That's why I've stayed here, you know. I'm not fed up with the club. I'm fed up with what's happening to the club. It's one thing after another, and you know the people that have done this to the club are the ones that should be punished, not us and the supporters. Because at the end of the day, the people that have ruined the club have now left. Not now left, but are no longer here, whether it be 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 1 year ago, whenever. We're the ones now that's got to pick up the pieces.
Because I say it's completely admirable what you're doing, but has there ever been a part of you that's just thought, if a club came in and just, you know, wouldn't you just rather just go and play your football and get your wages and not have all the stress of it all? I mean, it's just, I could totally understand if you ever felt like that.
Not really, no. And that's the truth. It's been a funny last few months where it's just made us stronger and more together, because we're in it together, us players. And you know, I speak to the lads all the time, and some players, I know the lads that the clubs came in for during the window, you know, they rang me and there was, you know, Liam, I don't want to go, blah blah blah, I don't want to leave the club, what should we do, have you got advice and things like that. And that's how together we are. So I don't want to go anywhere, and I don't want the club to fold. This as well. I'm here now and selling tickets tomorrow.
What time are you doing that, by the way?
I don't know.
I think it's about 2 or 3 o'clock.
All day.
Yeah.
Are you not start?
And
when are you cleaning the kit as well?
Well, I think one of the kit men's gone as well, so
Yeah.
there's every chance I could be doing that.
Everyone's been affected, all departments, isn't it?
Everyone. And you know, when we had this meeting with Trevor the other day, I said, look, I know everyone's losing their jobs and everything, and it's in such a bad situation, but you guys know, obviously, everyone here at the training ground and stuff, the coaching staff, the kit men, they're a vital part of us getting results at the weekend. And you know, it looks like we've lost a couple of the lads here today.